Guys and girls, it's Know It time!
So today is April 26th. Lesson I'm going to teach you today is called Algebra. Algebra. And for most people, how many of you did algebra in grade 7? Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of you said, Mr. I have never done it before in elementary school? Good. So you've done algebra. How far? Do you remember how far you got in algebra in grade 7? Like basic stuff? Huh. We'll find out. Guys and girls, it's Know It time. 1, 2. Your traditional drawing. Here, algebra, I will break it down to 10 levels in total. I will show you a glimpse of level 10. Let's see who can do level 10 even without any lesson or guidance from me. Good luck. This is what level 10 looks like. In 2 weeks' time, you should be able to do this. -2 x plus 6 minus 4 3x minus 2 equals to -5 10x plus 1 minus 3 times x plus 4 minus 2x. 2 weeks' time, every one of you will be able to do at least half or all of the question in 2 weeks' time. If you can do this one question, you should be able to get A in grade 9 or grade 10 easily. Okay? But before you can do that, I'm going to start off. Does anyone even want to attempt this? Does anyone even know what to do? No. Come on. This is your true challenge. If you can do this question, I'll give you an automatic A, so an automatic pass in grade 8. You can do one question right here, it's an automatic pass in grade 8. I'll disregard everything you've ever done before. Okay? I'll just give you that pass. Now here's, see, this is actually, I call this level 10. The reason why? It's super duper challenging. Not a lot of people can do this. If I give this a grade 9, I'm going to say 50% of grade 9s can do this. If I give this to a grade 10, maybe 80% of grade 10s can solve this in one shot. But before I can get to level 10, we got to work with level 1. We are gonna do 4 levels today, and you're gonna see how. Now, algebra really is all about doing opposites. Algebra is all about opposites. So I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to give you, I'm going to write this down now. So if I say add, okay, you're going to say, hey mister, let's subtract. This is all about opposites. If I say subtract, a lot of people say, hey, that's easy. Okay, and I want you to just fill this in. Multiply. Divide. I want you to write down the opposites of each one. See, the whole purpose of opposites really is to cancel things out. You have black, you have white. To cancel things out, and you get, let's say, a gray color. Okay. Steven, subtract opposite is? Add. Charlene, multiply. Divide. Jaren, divide. Multiply. If you can do this, you can do for algebra. Kid you not. The reason why people can't do algebra, they can't do the opposite, or they refuse to show work. I'm going to give you an example of a question. This level 1, I call this adding, because it's very simple. So level 1 is a simple adding question. In elementary school, you were taught to use a little box. Box plus 2 equals to 5. And your teacher says, fill in the box. I'm pretty sure every one of you did this in elementary school. Joey, what's in the box going to be? 3. And a lot of you fill in 3. What you did was called algebra. But in algebra, we don't use boxes. We're going to use letters. So choose any letter you like. It doesn't matter what letter it is. Let's choose N, your favorite letter of the alphabet. N plus 2 equals to 5. See that N is the same as saying there's a box. So we're going to write down N equals to 3. And that's how you should write the work. But if you do this, you will get a 0. Because work is missing. Work is missing. I need to show work. See? But a lot of people argue with me and say, Miss No, I don't need you to show work. I can just say 3 plus 2 is 5. I repeat, if you're cocky when it comes to algebra, you will fail grade 8. And I had a super smart student. His name was Karn last year. He was getting A's in grade 8 until he hit algebra. And he did not show work, and he failed the first 2 exams. And then he actually cried, and he came back, and he showed work. And he actually got an A again. Here's how you show work. I'm going to write down N plus 2 equals to 5. You're going to circle or highlight everything that is not N, because I want to solve for N. So we're going to highlight this plus 2 right here, just on the left side. Okay? Or you just put a circle around it, plus 2. I want N by itself, so I'm going to do plus 2. We're going to think of opposite. Opposite of plus is going to be minus. So we're going to write this down. We're going to write down N. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a little arrow to this side. Because I want to bring it to the right side. The reason why? I want N by itself. See? N is by itself now. 5 is there. Instead of writing plus 2 on this side, guess what we're going to write down? Minus 2. See what I did? I did the opposite. If it's plus, I bring it to the other side, I do minus. So 5 minus 2 is 3. And this is where your mark comes from. This is called work. That's the work. I want you to write down a star. Star. Whatever. Okay. Number is on the other side. Whatever number is on the other side, that number goes first. Number goes first. Whatever number is on the side, the number goes first. Notice how 5 is on the other side? That 5 goes first. Do not do this. Do not say, Mr. No, that's going to be N equals to negative 2, 5. If 5 is here, 5 goes first. You have to keep it consistent or else you can make it wrong and when it comes to the future. Try this one. N plus 10 equals to 3. I'm going to pause it. See, in this question, I highlight. So this is plus. I draw it to the other side because I want N by itself. You always want N by itself. So N equals to 3. See? 3 is on the other side, so 3 goes first. I don't even touch anything else. Minus 10. Please do not say 7. It's equal to negative 7. Guys, gals, you just completed level 1. Is it that hard? No, not really. Level 2. Good luck. Level 2. I call this subtraction. Show me full work. Okay. Let's use another letter besides N. Let's try G. How about that? G minus 6 is G6 equals to negative 11. Good luck. See, I'm gonna highlight this -6. Bring it over to the side. Fatima, what does it become? Good, see, I write down again. Again, I want you to write down in the second line. Do not write in the same line. G equals to -11 plus 6. Tyler, what's my answer going to be? -5. And I write down, see, it takes me 3 lines to do this question. And that's my answer. The answer is -5. This is called level 2. Try the next one. What if I give you this? -7 plus Q equals to 11. Again, work is what I'm looking for. Answers means nothing to me. -7 plus Q equals to 11. Emed, what am I going to move over? Sorry? So how do you move over? So what goes on the other side then? Nope. That's not what goes on the other side. Sufin, what goes on the other side? Sorry? Nope. Not the Q. Robin? Okay, but how do you bring -7 over? So it's going to be Q equals to 11. Nope, not minus. Plus. See, this is -7, agree? What's the opposite of -7? Adding. That's why it's plus. Because algebra is all about doing the opposite. So it'll be 11 plus 7. And Harneet, what's your answer? Sorry? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. 18 is correct, yep. Voila. Hi. You included a plus sign? Yeah, so it'll be 11. See, when I bring this negative, see, look at the sign in front. The key is look at the sign in front. The sign in front of 7 is -7. So when I bring -7 over, it becomes +7. Sometimes you'll be given this. Good luck. What if I say 3 plus R equals to -10? I'm going to pause it. Again, the key is this. Remember, highlight the number you want to move over. Because all we're going to do is highlight. So a lot of you highlight this 3. But we don't look at the sign in front, after the 3. We look at the sign in front of the 3. The question is, Navneet, what sign is in front of the 3? Is it a plus or a minus? It's a plus. The reason why it's a plus is because it's +3. So we draw an arrow to the side. So when I draw an arrow to the side, this becomes R equals to -10. See, -10 stays there. Marissa, it's going to be -10. What goes after -10? See? Minus. Because the opposite of plus is minus. So this is minus. Yep. So -3. Punch in your calculator or just do it quickly in your head. -10 minus 3. Rajan, what do you have? -13 is my answer. Guys and gals, that's how you do level 1 and level 2 algebra. Level 3. We're only going up to level 4 today. And then I have a worksheet on this for you. Level 3 is called multiplication. Multiplication. I want to see who can solve this without my help. 5x equals to 100. Show the work. Okay. What does 5x mean? Is this 5 plus x, 5 minus x, 5 times x, or 5 divided by x? And if I move it over, what's the opposite of it going to be? This is why you got to think really careful. Okay. Gurjot, which number am I moving over? So you're going to move over the 5. How do you move over this 5? So you're going to be x equals to 100. Good. See, this is 5 times x. That's why we do divide. So it'll be 100 divided by 5. And Gurjot, what's my answer? 20. Guys, gals, that's level 3. And that's the work I'm looking for. I have to show 2 lines of work no matter what I do. Try this one. What if actually, that's all I can do for that one. Finally, your last level, level 4. This is where it gets tough. And then after this, I'll give you your supernova question for today. Good luck. Level 4 is division. What if I say x divided by 9 equals to 11? I'm going to pause it. So you went, bring the 9 over. How do you bring the 9 over? So x equals to 11. Good. See, the opposite of divide is times. So which is 99. Now, here's where it gets tricky. This is where a lot of you will lose marks. I can show division like this. X divided by 9. On exams, they will not use that division symbol. They will use this. X over 9 equals to 11. This is the same thing as saying x over 9 equals to 11. Same thing as saying x divided by 9. Okay? Try this one. R over 3 equals to 13. How would you do this one now? On exams, it will be in fraction form. You have to know how to do fraction form. Just neat. What am I going to bring over? How do you bring over the 3? Good. So R equals to 13 times 3. So which is, what's R equal to? I didn't get it. Naresh, what's R equal to? 39 is your answer. Guys and gals, that's how we work algebra, level 1 to 4. Here is your supernova question for today. Good luck. And remember, you have to be able to do this. Show the work. 20 over x equals to 15. Good luck. Here's the thing. When you're given a fraction, let's write this down, star. When you have a fraction, you have a fraction. Always, this is crucial, get rid of your deno. Okay? Always get rid of the denominator. Now, there are a lot of ways people do this. If I have 20 over x equals to 15, some people like to think of this as 15 over 1. And what do they do when you have a fraction on each side? You cross multiply. See, this only happens when x is on the bottom. So what a lot of people do is they cross multiply. They go x times 15. That gives you 15x. So let's write this down. 15x equals to 20. See, now look at this. X is not in the bottom anymore. Guys, gals, how do you solve for x now? What do you bring over? Only one more step to do. You bring over the 15 to the side. So in reality, this becomes x equals to 20 divided by 15. Punches in your calculator. 20 divided by 15. And what do you get? You should have 1.33. That's what you do. See this, you only do this when x is on the bottom. If you have a number on the bottom, again, just bring it to the other side by multiplying. But if x is on the bottom, you gotta basically do the cross multiplying technique. Try this one. I'll give you 3 last questions. For each one of them, you're gonna figure out what you're gonna do on your own. What if I give you x over 3 equals to 10? That's 1. 2. 4 over x equals to 10. Look at the difference in each question. One of them has x on top. One of them has x on the bottom. And finally, number 3. 3 divided by x equals to 9. How do you write this in terms of fractions so it's easier for you to work with? Guys, gals, I'm going to pause it. So if I start with this one, who didn't I ask you today? Niha. Let's look at number 1. What number am I going to move over, Niha? How do you move the 3 over? Do you divide, multiply, add, or subtract? So you go x equals to 10 times 3. 10 times 3 is 30. Rachel, this is a tough one. What do you move over? Or what do you do, Rachel?
You have to cross multiply.
Good. So Rachel says, hey, so x is on the bottom. It's really confusing when x is on the bottom. So you get 4 equals to 10x. Now what do you do next, Rachel?
You bring 10.
I bring the 10 over. And you bring the 10 over by dividing. So x equals to 4 divided by 10. And you get 0.4. Navneet. Sorry, no, Navneet, I asked you today. Amrit. Let's turn this into a fraction, Amrit. What would this look like in a fraction?
3 over x.
Good. 3 over x equals to 9. What do you do, Amrit? Sure, cross multiply. Or what do you do? Bring the x over. And you have 3 equals to 9x. Now what do you do? One more step. Bring the 9 over. Okay. And when you bring the 9 over, you go x equals to 3 over 9, which is 1/3. Guys, gals, that is algebra level 1 to 4. Failure is not an option for algebra. You cannot fail algebra. Your work. And that's it for today.